AI is now going beyond a simple AI agent tool, but now people are giving more autonomy to AI by giving its own designated device with an application called Clawdbot, or later changed to Moltbot. The idea is actually pretty simple. Instead of using AI on your own device, Clawdbot is given a dedicated machine to operate the entire stack in the operating system. And within that very device, you install Clawdbot. You also have access to popular tools like Gmail, Google Calendar, Spotify, Perplexity, as well as chat providers like WhatsApp, Telegram, Slack, iMessage, and more. And here's a brief listing of the integration that comes with Clawdbot. What this kind of system allows us to do is essentially let it become its own entity or even an extension of you to respond to messages, read emails, and search the web. As you can see, as we move from a large language model to agentic systems like Claude, and now to applications like Clawdbot, we're seeing more and more autonomy being given to AI and its underlying systems. There are certainly some best practices and disclaimers that you should consider when working with Clawdbot, since it has access to your entire stack, as well as for other people to potentially manipulate your system through chat applications. Knowing how to properly set up Clawdbot patiently is advised so that all your credentials and personal information is not exposed to the world. What many people are saying about Clawdbot and it's being praised for isn't necessarily just the MCP and just the applications that it comes with out of the box, since you can do all of these things using Claude Code or other agentic systems that we've used today. But really, the beauty is behind a simple but powerful feature: memory. Because Clawdbot stores all your interactions and persists that information along the way, you not only have a system that you can actually continually build with, but also have a system that can get to know you more and prompt you first instead of the typical way where we have to do the one prompting the AI first. The implication for Clawdbot is quite large, since we are really heading into an autonomous system that essentially manages and automates our digital presence. And being able to send text messages or even emails and create custom automation that live in your own machine is what a lot of people have been wanting for a while, sort of like a companion that follows you. What's also a huge benefit is that there's a huge community around Clawdbot that uploads skills that are rated by the community, which allows you to download and install so that niche actions and knowledge can be reused in plain text rather than you having to configure your own setup all over again. Kind of like how Apple's shortcut works. One important thing to keep in mind when it comes to using highly autonomous projects like Clawdbot is security. It's important to follow the best practices when it comes to making sure that your gateway is limited only to your local host. And if you do want to allow the public to access your agent, that you use a tunnel that not only protects your network, but also ensures a high-grade access control for people trying to get access to your system. It's also important to keep in mind that DM policy is set properly so that you don't allow random people to text and interact with Clawdbot, and that you keep in mind the dangers around prompt injection.